good to meet you again. I am Okobo Wakpan, the rich son of a classroom teacher, and I am your small business doctor. Today, I am going to talk to you about the need to work with someone. The need to work with someone. You see, the journey of entrepreneurship and the journey of starting a small business, starting and running a small business, is not always easy. So you may have the tendency of wanting to do it on your own as a small business. But today I'm here to tell you that you should not try to do everything on your own. You need someone, you need people, you need you need mentorship, you need to learn from someone. And I will advise, if it is a business that you do not really know, that you start from apprenticeship. Go and learn about the secrets of doing that business. And this you can get from apprenticeship. You can get to learn from someone who is already doing that business. This will help you to take away 90%. Okay, no, 90% is too much. To take away 80% of the mistakes that you should have made if you started on your own. So if you're looking at starting a business, I would say go and learn from someone. Now, there's a tribe in Nigeria that has a very good culture when it comes to entrepreneurship and apprenticeship. The Igbos, they do a lot of entrepreneurship and apprenticeship, where you get to see someone who is interested in learning, who is someone who is interested in a particular business, going through the process of learning how to do that business from someone who is already doing that business. Now, that process of apprenticeship puts you in the position of receiving mentorship. So you get to learn from the mistakes of your master or your oga, so you won't have to make that same mistake again. So if you're going through the process of apprenticeship, you get to learn. You learn a lot from that process. It is crazy that you see people that would not want to learn in this our country, especially if someone should just get small money now. The person will want to start business and would not want to go through the process of learning. Or maybe the person see say a neighbor don dey do am, e dey succeed, so him too feel say if he start am, he go succeed. Na lie, na lie. If you start am, you fit fail. Yes, you can fail as a small business. If you see someone doing something and you just want to do it, you might fail. I remember when I saw someone selling shoes in school back then when I was still a student, and I decided I was also going to sell shoes. So I got in contact with someone at Aba, and the person sent some shoes to me. I don't want to talk about what happened to that business, but the truth is, most people took those shoes from me and never paid. And I didn't even know how to make money from the shoe business because I was a total novice. But if I had gone through the process of mentorship or apprenticeship in the line of selling shoes, I would have made good money from it. I would have made real good money from selling shoes. Now, that's not to say that shoe business is a bad business. No, it's not a bad business. It was only a bad business for me because I did not know what it means to run a successful shoe business. So everything I did was based on assumptions. Based on assumption. Do not assume that you know. Mm-mm. Do not, as a small business owner, do not ever assume that you know. That may be just the difference between you failing and succeeding in that business. So never assume that you know a particular business. Learn from the people that are already doing this business. Get to ask questions. Drop your pride small. You see, the problem we have with most of us is that we are too proud. We carry our shoulder up with bugal with any small thing we have. Maybe you have someone who just gave you a little amount of money. Drop your pride. Sometimes I know they say hide your intentions until you finally get to fulfill them. But sometimes hiding your intentions may actually lead you to a pitfall. So, when you are trying to start a small business, do not try to do it alone. Get mentorship, get help. And there are some things that you will get people to help, and they will help you for free. Funny enough, most of the information I got as a small business in my later days in the small business space was from the people I thought were never going to help me. But when I brought down myself, I humbled myself and I went to them. I said, sir, please, I don't know much about this. Please, I want to get information. They were very willing to give it to me. Like, I remember when I was trying to get information on how to site a studio. I had to go back and meet the person I lent the photography from. I met my boss and I told him, sir, I'm thinking of starting a photography studio. What is your advice? He was so happy to give me the information freely. He told me so many things that I'm still using up till today in my media business. Now I have a couple of businesses I do apart from the media business, the media and photography business. But when I wanted to go into the photography business, I did not start alone. Even till tomorrow, there are some things I'll meet and I'll still have to run back to my Oga and ask, Oga, please, I do not understand this part. What do you suggest? Okay, example when I needed to change my pricing because a lot of people were increasing the price of whatsoever service they were offering in the media space, and I needed to also increase my price. But my Oga told me, mm-mm, if you increase the price at this point, you'll be killing your business. And for me, yes, after all, I could edit, I could take better photos than most of the people who had the higher prices. But that simple advice of telling me do not increase your price at this point was all I needed to hear in order not to make a mistake. Just imagine what would have happened if I had increased my price when nobody really knew me in the marketplace. That would have probably scared people away. So he advised me to start with the smallest amount I could charge to stay profitable. And I started that way. And people kept coming, they kept referring me to people. So with time, I slowly increased my price, slowly, to a point where people now pay me what I asked for. Now, the secret to a small business may not be in how big the space is. It may not be in how big the capital you bring in is. Sometimes you may bring in your big capital and still fail. So do not try to do everything on your own. Ask for help. In my language, they will say, "Bowo no wa mfiem ke fu do rifia." Ask people to help you. That means that tell people to help you because you are not a log of wood. Ask for help. Bowo yaron wa mfiem. Ask someone to help you. Be humble enough to learn. Be humble enough to learn. As a small business, learn, and learn. The only secret to growth as a small business is learning. My name is Ukobo Akpan. I am the rich son of a classroom teacher, and I am always your small business doctor. I'm happy to always share with you my journey, my small advice, my small pieces of advice in small businesses because I don't have a big business. I'm doing a small business, and yet I am successful in small businesses. Um, I'm still a small business doctor. I am the rich son of a classroom teacher. I don't know when most time when I tell people I'm a rich son of a classroom teacher, they just look at me and start laughing. But that is what I am because I've never tested what a salary looks like, but I've made so much money from small business. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and refer us to other people. And if you know my business premises, I beg, tell person say they try you. Tell someone I'm trying. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video, and I hope that you are going to do magic by asking for help.